Blood and betrayal, a true story of infidelity within the family. What happens when the people you trust the most, the ones you share your home, your life, even your blood with, turn out to be the ones hiding the deepest betrayal? This is the chilling true story of love, lies, and infidelity within a family, a story that shattered everything and forced one woman to rebuild her world from the ashes. Welcome to English Stories with Sherry. Grab a cozy seat and let's journey through magical tales, classic stories, and everyday adventures, all in English. The heart of this story is Claire, a devoted wife and mother who had spent nearly 2 decades building a life with her husband, Daniel. High school sweethearts turned lifelong partners, their relationship had weathered storms, including financial setbacks and the everyday chaos of raising kids. But they always came through stronger, or so Claire thought. Daniel worked long hours in a corporate job while Claire stayed home, managing the household and caring for their children. The two had always leaned on extended family, especially Daniel's younger brother, Aaron. Aaron was single, charming, and spent a lot of time at their home. He helped with the kids, fixed things around the house, and often stayed for dinner. Claire trusted him completely. After all, he was family. But slowly, things began to change. Daniel became more distant, more irritable. He stopped making eye contact. His phone became glued to his hand. The late nights at the office stretched longer, and when he was home, he was somewhere else entirely, emotionally checked out. Claire thought it was stress. Maybe burnout. She tried to be patient. Then one night, Claire noticed something strange. Daniel had left his phone on the kitchen counter. A text lit up the screen. It wasn't from a coworker. It wasn't from a stranger. It was from Aaron. Her heart sank. The message was short, but intimate, far too intimate for an uncle and a brother-in-law. Her hands trembled as she opened the conversation thread, and what she found turned her world upside down. Hundreds of messages. Photos. Confessions. Plans. Daniel and Aaron had been having an affair. Not a one-time mistake. A full-blown, emotional and physical relationship that had been going on for almost a year. While Claire was cooking dinners, folding laundry, and raising their children, the 2 men she trusted most were sneaking around behind her back under her roof. The betrayal wasn't just romantic, it was existential. It shattered every memory, every holiday, every moment that once felt sacred. Claire wasn't just mourning a marriage, she was mourning the loss of the story she thought her life was. When she confronted them, both men denied it at first. Then the truth came out in pieces, fragments of a dark puzzle that would never be whole again. Daniel admitted he'd been questioning his identity for years. Aaron confessed that he had fallen in love. Neither showed the remorse Claire had hoped for. The fallout was catastrophic. The family split. Daniel moved out. Aaron cut ties with the rest of the family after facing backlash from other relatives. The children, caught in the crossfire, struggled to make sense of the betrayal. Therapy sessions replaced family dinners. Silence took the place of laughter. But here's where the story turns, not toward revenge, but toward resilience. Claire, in the midst of heartbreak, found clarity. She rebuilt her life from the ground up. She went back to school, got a degree, and eventually started her own small business. She created a new home for her children, one rooted in honesty, strength, and emotional safety. Over time, the betrayal became a scar, not an open wound. A reminder of what she survived, not what broke her. And though the pain never fully disappeared, it no longer defined her. Infidelity is always painful. But when it happens within a family, when it involves shared blood, childhood memories, and trust that was never supposed to be questioned, it becomes something far more devastating. It becomes a fracture in identity, a split in reality itself. This story isn't just about who cheated on whom. It's about how betrayal can creep in quietly, hiding behind familiar faces. It's about how love, when mixed with secrecy and shame, can become something toxic. And most of all, it's about how healing is possible, even after the worst kinds of hurt. In the end, Claire didn't get the apology she deserved. She didn't get closure from Daniel or Aaron. What she got was something far more powerful: freedom. The freedom to choose peace over chaos, to build a new narrative, and to live without lies. Thanks for listening to English Stories with Sherry. If you enjoyed today's tale, like, subscribe, and share with a friend learning English. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep learning, and keep listening.